Right, these are top 5 AD carries for season 4. As the new season is ending, as the old season is ending and all the new changes have been placed, it seems like a good time to do it. So Varus is number 5. He has lots of utility with Chain of Corruption, so he can engage in a team fight. He has a fair amount of lane dominance with his poking ability with Piercing Arrow, and he synergizes well with supports with Hail of Arrows and all that. So overall, he's decent. He's honestly, AD carries are fairly weak right now because of how good tanks are. So even if Varus is number 5, all the other AD carries below him are honestly very close. So it's not that much of a race. Uh, but he is number 5. And number 4, we have Twitch. So Twitch, he has a decent lane. He can escape pretty well. Ambush is a really good spell. Has a fair amount of utility. Gives him movement speed. Gives him invisibility. He's a good ganker. He's probably like the best ganker out of all AD carries. He's a decent damage. Has okay kiting and slow with Venom Cask, and Spray and Pray is crazy amounts of damage as it hits multiple targets in a team fight if you're protected. Number 3, we have Jinx. So Jinx has some of the most damage on AD carry. Before the last patch, she was considered one of the top AD carries with Lucian and Sivir. So Jinx, Lucian, Sivir were the top 3, and Jinx and Sivir and Lucian were nerfed, so she can be considered the top AD carry by some pro players. Switcheroo has lots of lane dominance as it pushes, and it also has lots of range, so she can poke your opponent. She's probably has the biggest range out of the top 80 carries right now with Zap and Switcheroo. Flame Choppers is nice versus tanks and synergizes well with another form of CC in the bot lane. Mega Death Rocket just provides lots of damage, and Get Excited is really great in team fights. It really helps you clean up team fights. And Switcheroo is really great spell. Number 2, we have the mighty Draven. So Draven, probably right now, has the most damage out of any AD carry. With spinning axes, he can ingress very early in lane, while other AD carries generally have to wait. League of Draven is passive, makes him have the potential for the most gold out of any AD carry. Stendicide is a very nice deterrent. With Blood Rush, he gets lots of kiting ability, and Whirling Death is just a nice little AoE damage on top of all that. At number 1 of this list, to my surprise, it's actually Sivir. Even though she was nerfed, she's still considered really good. Boomerang Blade, Ricochet provide lots of pushing power, lots of poke, and minions won't attack you if you hit them, so that's really good. Spell Shield is still really good despite its nerf because it has no mana cost and it's a free block spell, which is really good on AD carries as a single spell can really hurt you. On the Hunt is what makes Sivir such a good champion as before, you could probably be really good all throughout the game. You just gotta wait a bit, and then Sivir can really spike with the levels on the Hunt. It's a really good spell. It really controls team fights, gives you lots of chasing ability, gives you lots of running ability. You can use it, tell your team to go in when you use it because it's a really great spell that your team can use effectively. Other than that, that's it. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave any comments you got in the comment section.